Hi everyone and welcome to my Facebook Live today. My name is Mandy Witherby from Mandy's Papercraft Creations and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. It's great to have you with me today. Thank you so much for joining me, whether or not you're joining live on Facebook today, if you're watching the replay, or perhaps joining me on YouTube later on once I upload this video. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe if you like what you see. You'll see this red subscribe button. Well, actually, I don't know if it's red anymore, but you'll see it down below the video here. And also too, if you click on the little bell icon there, then you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let me just flip my screen so everything is around the right way because Facebook has made some changes. There we go. And we can't flip and do all those controls until we have gone live now, whereas before we used to be able to do it before we started, but they've made some changes just in the last week. So yes, so I'm sorry for having to do that to you. Hopefully it didn't make you too dizzy. So as you're jumping on, say hi, let me know that you're here. If you are watching the replay, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know how you like the video today. And if you have any questions, then please let me know. I'd love to be able to help you. All right, so I'll just quickly bring this up on my iPad so that I can see all of your comments there. Excuse me, got a little frog in my throat there. Okay. All right, and bring that up. There we go. Great. Hi, Angie. How you going? Great to have you here today. Hi, Amanda. How are you? How are you feeling today? How's your shoulder? I hope that it's feeling a little bit better. Hey, Toby. Toby's here too. Hi. Great to see you. Hi, Teresa. We've got a few jumping on now. This is awesome. Very good. So today is a special day because it is the very last day of our current celebration promotion. So I'll quickly tell you a bit about that while everybody is jumping on. Hey, Megan. She said she's on Seahawks live stream from the States, so we'll catch you on the replay. Okay, no worries, no worries. Last day of celebration today. So if you have still got some items on your list that you wanted to get from the celebration brochure, be sure to get them today before 11:59 tonight. You want to get your orders in before midnight because once that clock hits midnight, they're going to be gone for good. So be sure to check those out. So if you're not familiar with celebration, then let me tell you a quick bit about that. During celebration, which ends today, it's been running since the 3rd of August, with every order of $90 or above, or well, with every $90 increment, you can actually choose a free product from this celebration brochure. And there's lots in there to choose from. There is stamp sets, dies, beautiful paper. On Monday, I actually made, I'll show you quickly, I made a beautiful card. Oh, I forgot to grab it out. I meant to grab it out to show you, but you'll probably see it on my business page. I made a beautiful card with this paper here, and I always forget the name of it, Peaceful Prints. Really quick and easy card to make, but it was beautiful. And I added some of the beautiful bedazzling paper to it as well. So that really glitzed it up and made it really beautiful. So they are two of the free products. There's lots of others in there too, but that's two of the free products that are available at the moment with celebration. But get your orders in today because today is the last day. Now, in saying that too, let me also tell you that during celebration, we've had an amazing joining offer. So if you have a big wish list or you just love Stampin' Up! Products, or perhaps you're new to stamping and you want to get up your supplies, then joining Stampin' Up! Is a great way to do it because the starter kit is the best value in the catalogue. It really is. You only pay $169 and you get to choose $235 worth of product, plus you get free shipping, plus during celebration you get to choose an additional free bundle. And these bundles value up to $104. That's the highest one. So there's 12 there that you can choose from. And these bundles are some of the new bundles from the mini catalogue. So this gorgeous catalogue here, which just released on the 3rd of August, these are available just today for free. Otherwise, you'll have to pay for them. If you want them later, you'll have to pay for them from the catalogue. But it's a great way to build up all of your supplies or add to your supplies that you already have, is by joining Stampin' Up! And getting that amazing starter kit. Now, not only that, but you'll also get a 20% discount on all of your future orders then, all of your Stampin' Up! Orders. So you'll be able to continually build up your supplies and get that wonderful discount. And that's the reason I joined originally as well, was to get that wonderful discount. I was stocking up on scrapbooking supplies at the time, and I thought, well, actually it was offered to me and it wasn't something I had considered. And then when I was told about the great value, I thought, yeah, why not? I can grab some extra things because you've got the additional freebies, or grab some extra things and put them into my kit. And that's how I got started, and then it went on from there. Little did I know back then that I would end up where I am today, with a wonderful team, and having met so many beautiful people from all around the world. I've made so many new friends, and we just have such a fantastic time together. And everyone is just so beautiful and kind-hearted, and so helpful and encouraging, and just really lovely. I've met so many beautiful new friends that it's been such a blessing to me. So if you would like to enjoy that with us and come on our creative journey with us, then consider joining my team. Now, I'll be available today. If anybody has any questions for me, feel free to get in contact with me. You can contact me via my email account, or if you go to my blog, which my blog has been revamped, it's got a whole new look now, and I posted my first post on there, my first blog post on there last night, since I've updated it. But if you go to my blog, there up the top there is a contact me button. If you click on that contact me button, you'll be able to get all of my contact details there. So be sure to check that out. If you would like to shop with me or even join with me, there's a shopping button and a joining button there also too on my blog. You can go there. You'll see them along the top. You can click those. So yeah, if you are shopping with me and if you're shopping with me, then be sure to use my host code as well. This is my September host code. There'll be a new one from tomorrow, but this is the one for September. And I will be able to send you a wonderful gift. Now, the gift for September was a huge 39 tutorial bundle. It's a mega tutorial bundle. It has 39 tutorials in it from demonstrators from all around the world, and all of the projects in there are all based on the Celebration products. So if you would like to get your hands on that, then if you join or shop with me during September, you'll get that for free. If you would like to purchase that bundle from me, then you can purchase that from me. It's valued at $30 Australian. Now also too, you can find out about that also on my blog under my tutorials button. So along the top, you'll see home, shop, join, technique club, tutorials, and then contact me. And if you don't see all of them, there'll be 3 little dots down the side on the right hand side. You click on that and it drops the rest of the buttons down. It depends what device you're viewing it on. If you're viewing it on a phone, obviously you have a smaller screen, so all of those buttons don't fit across the screen, so they'll be in a little drop down menu instead. And I think on an iPad too with a smaller screen, maybe the last one will be under those little ... at the side. Just click on that and that'll give you the menu. So that is what is happening today. It's super exciting. I popped in another order yesterday to get the last of my Celebration products, And yeah, super exciting. So that will be coming hopefully next week, which will be awesome. Now also too, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator already and you're here in Australia, then let me know and I would love to send you out a catalogue. So I can send you out the beautiful mini catalogue. And if you are looking for some great Christmas ideas, both for cards, gift wrapping, gift giving, all those sorts of things, gift packaging, then this catalogue has got a lot of ideas in there for you. Not only that, oh, I'm showing you a very dinted one. Look at that. Can you tell this is the one that comes in and out of my shelf all of the time? This is the one I pick up just about every day. So it's been having a lot of use. We've also got our big annual catalogue as well, with lots and lots of supplies in there, as well as a lot of our staple products. So our inks, our colouring tools, our stamp blocks, all the other tools, our cardstock, and lots of other stamps, dies, punches, papers, all different sorts of things are in this one. So if you don't have this one as well, the annual catalogue, then let me know, because I would love to send you one of those out as well. So that is what is happening today. Now let me tell you, on Saturday, so just in 2 days' time, we're going to be celebrating World Card Making Day. All around the world, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators are going to be celebrating World Card Making Day. Now to celebrate, I have got 2 special events. I've got one special event in the afternoon just for my team. So if you do happen to join today, you'll be invited to come along to that as well. But in the morning, I have a general session, or a general open event starting at 10 o'clock for anyone that would like to come along and join us. So you'll find the information in the event section here on my business page for World Card Making Day. So look out for that. I'd love to have you come and join us. It's going to be via Zoom and it's free. And we're just going to have some crafting time together while we chat and enjoy each other's company and just celebrate World Card Making Day together. It'll be a lot of fun. So I'd love to have you come along. If you've got any other questions about it, feel free to send me a message. You can send me a message on Messenger as well if you like to. You'll find that you're able to do that through my business page, or if you already have me as a Facebook friend, then obviously you can send me a personal one as well. It's the quickest way to contact me actually is via Messenger, because I've always got my phone beside me everywhere I go. So look out for that. It'll be a lot of fun. For World Card Making Day, for my event, you can just bring along your own card making projects. It's not an actual class as such. We're just going to have fun doing our own projects together and just enjoying some creativity time together and a good old chat. Bring along your snacks, your beverage of choice. Why can't I say that word early in the morning? And this is early for me, by the way. Especially when I go to bed at 2 a.m. Yeah, so come along, enjoy the fun, it'll be great. Also too, one other thing I wanted to let you know is just recently, or coming up actually, I have got a Christmas card making class. Now this one is a paid class. There will be information. The RSVP actually already closed. However, I have a couple of kits left available. So it's the Sweet Stockings Christmas card class. It's using the very cute Sweet Stockings suite. Now let me just find it for you. I'll quickly show you in the catalogue. There it is. Using this gorgeous suite of products, I have a class coming up. Now it's an online class and the tutorial video will be pre-recorded. The information for that will still be in my events here. So if you would like to still participate in that, there is still time. I have already prepared the kits for those that registered, but I can create a few more kits. I've got enough supplies to create a few more kits. So if you would like to participate in that, then you would need to let me know by tomorrow so that I can prepare those kits, and you can still participate in that. You might not get the kit. If I post it out to you, you might not get the kit by the date, but that's okay because it's a pre-recorded video that you can do anytime you like. So then as soon as your kits arrive, then you can sit down and do the class when you're ready. All right, so that is all my news. Let me catch up on all of these lovely comments you've all been jumping on while I've been chatting away. Hi, Teresa, great to have you here. I think I missed saying hello to you before. I apologize. Hi, Robin, how are you today? Hi, Angela, great to have you. And Kathleen's here too. Hi, Kathleen. Great to have you all here today. All right, so today, that is all my news. So I got all of that in hopefully quite quickly. So let's jump in to our projects for today and I will show you what we're going to be playing with. So I'm going to cover up the camera and flip the camera down to my desktop so that I can show you what we're playing with today. So give me a moment and I'll get that all ready for you. Just bear with me for a moment. Here we go. Okay. All right. So this might just be a little bit noisy and clunky while I just adjust my stand here. There we go. Okay, I'll tighten everything up so my phone stays put. That would be no good if it dropped, would it, in the middle of me filming? All right, I'll get some lights happening. There we go. All right. Oh, look, I got that really straight today. Yay, first time. All right, I'll just move this over for you. If you are looking for the products that I show you today, you can find them here in my shopping page, or in my online shop, I should say. And you can find my online shop via my blog, as I mentioned before. There is a shop button at the top left-hand side of my blog when you go to my blog page, and you can click on that. Now also too, while you're there on my blog page, I would love for you to subscribe to my newsletter as well. So over on the right hand side you'll see a column and there's lots of things. You'll see my host code there and there's a subscribe to my newsletter link there as well. If you would like to stay updated with all of the Stampin' Up! News, then click on that link. I also do keep you updated with all of my classes and what's coming up, any news, any new release products, any promotions. So feel free to subscribe to my newsletter there as well. You just click on the link and you can subscribe right there. All right, so we are going to be playing today with the Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. This is one of the new kits or this is the newest kit actually, in the kits collection, which is super exciting. And as you can see, I have not even opened mine yet. So I'm going to open that with you today. I have seen this kit put together and the projects in it are super duper cute. And you get 8 cards in the kit as well. So this kit, I'll open it up and I'll talk to you about it as I open it up. This kit is a fully inclusive kit. It has everything in it that you need to create the 8 projects or the 8 cards that are in the kit. And all of the cards come with envelopes as well, matching envelopes. So you don't even have to worry about finding envelopes to go with them. If you're looking for this kit, let me give you the code before I rip this off. The code for this kit, if you've got a pen, write this code down. It is 158166. It's the Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. 158166. Christmas Whimsy Card Kit, and it's $33. That is before your shipping, of course. Oh, I didn't quite cut that properly. Let me do that again. There's always shipping fees on everything, isn't there? So, but thankfully with Stampin' Up, the shipping fees aren't very expensive at all. In fact, because we do a lot of online orders for things at the moment with COVID, because we're not going to the shops, and some of the shipping fees are crazy. But with Stampin' Up, they're not so crazy. They're pretty reasonable actually. So that's really good. All right, so all of the kits in the kits collections, they come in these great boxes, which is great for storing your kit. They're really compact. Great for storage, but also too, you can repurpose these boxes as gift boxes, which we do at home. We use them all the time as gift boxes. Or also too, you can use them as storage boxes for the cards that you make, for other supplies that you might have. You can pack them all into these boxes and then stack them all up or put them all side by side, and then it's nice and compact as a little storage solution. So there you go. All right, so let's have a look and see what we have in this kit. All right, so this is how your kit will come. We have got in here a Night of Navy ink spot. Night of Navy is a beautiful, beautiful color. I use my Night of Navy quite a bit actually. So that's a little ink spot. So you've got the ink now in your kit, which is awesome. This is the stamp set. So this is really cute. Let me see if I've got a piece of white paper. I'll use the back of my celebration flyer to show you these. So we've got some gorgeous sentiments. This one says, wishing you peace, joy and love now and throughout the coming year. That would be a great sentiment for the inside. We've got some stars, we've got some snowflakes, we've got season's greetings, and we've got Merry Christmas to you. So you've got the two different sentiments you can use for the outside, you've got one you can use for the inside, and then you've got the snowflakes and the stars that we're going to use to decorate our cards as well. We've got everything else is packaged actually in shrink wrap. So let's move the box to the side. There we go, and we'll open up our packet. So on the opposite side, so you'll see all of your supplies on this side. If you flip your packet over, that's where your instruction leaflet is, okay? So you need to open, actually, I'll open it this way. There we go. So we'll open that up. There we go, and I'll take those instructions from the back. So these are the instructions for the projects. You can see the projects here. They are so, so cute. So you have 2 designs and there's 4 cards of each design that you can see there. And then inside you will have, there's information here about just the kits. Then you'll have your step-by-step instructions there. Here's your big instruction sheets. Really easy to understand these instructions because they're all in picture form. You've even got a ruler here along the edge. So you've got centimeters up here and you've got inches for down here. That is for measuring your twine or ribbon, whichever comes in the kit. We've got twine in this one. On the back here, it shows you everything that's in the kit. So you can double check all of your components. Tells you down here that it makes 8 cards and you've got 8 envelopes as well. Gives you the coordinating colors over here, which are balmy blue, basic grey, crumb cake, evening evergreen, grey granite, misty moonlight, poppy parade, real red, so saffron, soft succulent and soft suede. Wow, there's lots of colors in this kit. So that is awesome. There's a QR code up here and it tells you that you can learn the stamping basics when you scan this QR code. So if you are new to stamping and you want to learn the basics of stamping, you can click on that, just take a photo with your phone or turn your photos on your phone, hold it over that QR code and it'll pick up the link, and then you click on the link and it'll take you through to watch some videos about the kit. So that's for beginners. And then there's another one down here, watch detailed instructions for this kit when you scan this QR code. So there is a specific video particularly for this this kit, and it's actually been filmed by Sarah Douglas, the Stampin' Up! CEO, and it was a great video of her putting together the kit. So you can watch the video here if you need some help and if you'd like to see how to put it together, although I'm going to show you today. So there you go. So that's the instructions. Okay, All right, let's have a look what else we've got in the kit. We have got some little mini Stampin' Dimensionals. These are mounting foam, so they give a 3D look to your card because they'll pop up those little images that you put them on. And these are double-sided, so they have got a paper coating on this side just to protect them so they're not sticky on this side until you remove that paper backing. And then the other side of them, which is also sticky, is adhered to a non-stick base, which is sort of the other side of the backing paper really. So we've got that. We've got, oh, these are cute little adhesive backed sequins. So we've got some stars and some snowflakes in there. We'll use them to embellish our kit, and they are super shiny. I don't know if you can see them on the video, depending on which way I tilt them and the light hits them. But they're really cute. We've got some gorgeous gold metallic thread. That's beautiful. And you've got a stamp block. So now you can use this stamp block for any of your stamping projects. So make sure you keep this after you finish this project, because now you've got a block, you've got ink, and you've got a stamp set that you can now use for any other project as well. Okay, so even the stars and the snowflakes in these ones, you can use them on other projects that aren't necessarily Christmas related. So you've got these 3 things now to add to your stash to keep for your crafting. All the other pieces in this kit are consumable products, so you will use them up, but you'll always have these ones, which is awesome. All right, let's have a look. Oh, these envelopes are beautiful. Look at the gold foiling on those. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. It's on the back as well. They are beautiful envelopes. I love a nice envelope to make our cards look even more beautiful when we're sending them. And here we've got our card bases. So we've got 4 of each. Now let me just separate them. So I've got 4 there with the tree on them, and they've got gold foil baubles on the trees. Then we've got 4 of this beautiful snowy scene. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Makes me want to go back to the snow. Haven't been to the snow for many years. Since my back got really bad, we had to stop skiing, unfortunately. But yeah, I miss going to the snow. All right, and now we've got all of our embellishing pieces. So we've got some labels here for stamping our sentiments on, and they've got the gold foiling on them too, which is really beautiful. We've got, oh, what's this little one? Oh, look, we've got some little gold stars. Cute. Okay, we'll pop them over here with our other bling. And then these are the elements to, they're pre-stamped or pre-printed, and they're die cut already, that you just pop them out of these backings, and then we're going to put some mounting foam or adhesive on the back then to stick them onto the fronts of our card. So we've got 2 sheets of those. Oh, and we've got down the bottom here, we've got some adhesive dots. So these are similar to our mini glue dots. They operate in the same way, but they're a little bit thinner. And there might be, these ones look about the same size. They might be a little bit smaller than the mini glue dots. They don't have quite the dimension that the mini glue dots have, but they operate in the same way. So if you don't have other adhesive, so if you don't have any tape runner, double-sided tape, or liquid glue, I can actually hear a storm coming. I'm not sure if you can hear that thunder rolling in the backgrounds. It's just starting to roll in. But yeah, you can use these. So again, these have double-sided, they are double-sided adhesive. So they have paper. This is just a paper coating on the top. We might use some of these so I can show you how to use them, because some people see these in the kit and they think that they're meant to be an embellishment, because you can see a little bit of printing on there. But that's just so that you can actually see that that is a paper backing on them, but they are double-sided adhesive. So I'll show you how to use them. You can also use this piece of cardboard that comes in there. You can also use that as a mat to stamp on. So if you don't have something to protect your work surface, you can use that as a little stamping mat. And also too, because we're working with photopolymer stamps, it will give you a little bit of a firm surface to stamp onto. You can even use this to practice your stamping as well. Before you go to stamp on your project, if you're a little bit unsure, if you're new to stamping and you're a little bit unsure about how to stamp, have a practice first on here, or you can have a practice on some scratch paper or scrap paper if you have it, but you can utilize this little piece of board. This one's got a tiny little bit of a warp in it, so I think I'll turn it over the other way. All right, so that's all our components of our kit, so I'll pop them all over here. Let's move everything over to my left side so that I've got, my adhesive can stay over here. All right, now I'll just let you know that even though we have the little Night of Navy Stampin' Spot, I will swap that out and get my big Night of Navy stamp pad out, and I'm going to use my big Night of Navy. I like to keep these little spots that I can use to give as gifts to people. But basically what you do to open it, if you just run your scissors, there's along there where the lid sort of meets the base. If you just run your scissors along the label there on that side and on that side, then you'll be able to remove your lid. Okay, but you can see in there, you've got the little ink pad in there, or the little ink spot as we call it. Now these are refillable as well, so if yours dries out, don't throw it away, because we do sell the re-inker or the ink refill that you can refill your little ink spot. So be sure not to throw these away, because you can keep using them. Just need to add a little bit more ink to them. And the ink refill bottles, they have a lot of ink in them. They're not very expensive, and they will last you for so long. I don't think I've actually replaced any of my ink bottle, or maybe one or two of the most used colors of the ink bottles, but most of them I'm still using since I first bought them. And I've been with Stampin' Up! 5 years, so that tells you how long they last. I'm going to use my big one instead. And also to, even though we have the nice little block, again, I like to keep those to give away or to use as gifts. So I'm going to swap that out with one of my big ergonomic blocks, which Stampin' Up! Sells as well in the annual catalogue if you're looking for them. These ones are nice and big and chunky and nice to hold as well. But yeah, I'll keep this one as a gift. All right, so I've got those two things that I'm swapping out. All right, let's have a look at our instructions. So I'll open up the instruction sheet. Now let me see. All right, so this first page here, where it has your number 1 and number 2, that shows you all of the pieces that you're going to need for each card. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll fold that back the other way, so we've got that on top. There we go. So I'll pop that over to the side for a moment, and I will bring out all of our components for all of our pieces to our kits, and I'm just going to pull out one of each. The others I'll pop back into my box for the moment, because we won't have time to do all of them today. All right, so that's the 2 cards. So with the card bases, they are already scored for you. You just need to fold them in half, and you can give them a firm press along the edges. You can even use your block, use the edge of your block to just push nicely along the edge there. I have what's called a bone folder, and I like to use my bone folder to do the same thing. And this is another tool that you can purchase through my online store. So do the same with the other one, and that's what we call burnish. Just burnish that fold line, and that helps to make the card sit down and gives a nice firm crisp fold there. All right, so we've got our 2 card bases. Now what else do we need? All right, so this one has a squared off tag, and this one has the oval tag. So let's get those out. So we need one of those. That goes with that one, and we need one of these. That goes with that one. Now we also need our little pop outs. So we just lost power. We just have a blackout here right now. Thankfully, I might actually just pull out the power from my phone in case we get a power surge. And I am still live apparently, so that is good. Hopefully my internet will click over to my phone internet and you'll be able to still see me. And I'll just hotspot my iPad to my phone so I can see what's happening. All right, so that one goes with that. And what else do we need? This little one. So I'm actually filming in the dark right now. I'm so sorry. I can see the quality on the iPad has diminished considerably because we're in a blackout right now. Oh, the joys, the joys. That one goes there too. I'm just going to quickly jump over and open up my blinds a bit more so that it lets more light into my room. There we go. Hopefully that will help a little bit. And we need this one here on the ladder. So the little elf. I love these little elves. They are so cute. So super cute. And this one on the ladder, putting the star on the top of the tree, is going to go... Oh, I've got that wrong actually. These ones go... Wait, I've got these around the wrong way. Let me do it the same as the diagram in the instructions. So that goes with that. That's right. This one goes with this one and this one. And this one goes with this one because she's putting the star on the top of the tree. That's right. There we go. Okay, so we'll pop those away. We're finished. So we've got our 2 sheets. Oops, we've got our 2 sheets of those. So I've just taken out some of those little elements from that first sheet. Okay, now we also need some of our trim, our gold trim. So let's bring in our gold trim. Yes, I am still online. Yes, it's flicked over to my internet. It's all right. My daughter's just coming to check if I'm still filming because of the blackout that we have. These little gold stars are going to be used for this one. And we're using some of these for both. So the snowflakes are going to go on this one and the stars will go on this one. So we'll pop our little embellishments over to the side there. And now let's measure out our trim. So we will open this up and we need, let's see, it'll tell us in our instructions how much we're going to need. I'm sorry about the quality of the filming. It's only because we're in a blackout right now and it's switched over to my roaming data and I'm hotspotting off my phone. So let's just hope my battery in my phone lasts. All right, so we need 3 inches of twine. That's for our tag for that one. And this one we need 8 inches. Okay, so we need a strip of 3 and a strip of 8. Now I'll actually use, it's in centimeters as well if you want the centimeters. It's 7.6 centimeters and 20.3 centimeters. So I'll use the measure here that's on the bottom of the instruction sheet. And I will just find the end of my trim here. This is going to be very challenging doing this in low light because my eyes are not the best these days. So we'll see how we go. All right, so we want 3 inches. So here's our little, I'm just using the inches measurement because it's on this end. The centimeters is on the other end. All right, so we've got 3 inches and then we need 8 inches. So there's our 8 to there. There we go. Okay. Now let me check which one was which. The 8 inches was for the tree. So that's the longer piece, and the shorter piece was for this one here, the snowy scene. Okay, all right, so there's all of our pieces. Now we've got our stamps as well, and we've got our embellishments, which we'll add at the end. So let's first of all put together the snowy scene. I'll put this one to the side, out of the way for a moment. Actually, let me pop that up there. And we'll create our little snowy scene. I'm going to move that aside. I've got a little bit of grid paper here, so I'm just going to put mine together on my grid paper. Now, first of all, I'm going to do my stamping. So let me just put my little components over here, and I'll bring in the stamp set. So the stamps for this one, let's have a look in the instruction sheet. So we're doing our snow scene, which is this one up here. So we're using the snowflakes. We're using the snowflakes here. Sorry, the light is so low. Actually, I wonder if, let me see. If I click on that one, that might brighten it up a little bit. So we're using the little snowflakes, and the sentiment is going to be, which one? I like to stamp my sentiment first. Oh, it's here. Merry Christmas to you. So I'll do that one first. I'll do the sentiment first. Merriest Christmas. Here it is here. So take that off there. All right. Now, with your stamps, if you haven't stamped before, with the these are called photopolymer stamps. Photopolymer is the material that they're made with. If you haven't seen them before, that's what they are called. So, oh, hi Deborah, how are you? Great to see you. We are in the middle of a blackout. So it's a little bit dark here right now. I've opened up my blinds as far as I can open them up, and I've put I've put the brightness on my video, but the quality is a little bit poor because I'm hotspotting off my phone right now. All right, so when you are mounting up your stamp onto your stamp block, you're going to put it face down as if you were going to stamp it. So you're reading the words around the right way. The smooth side of the stamp is what is going to attach to your block. So if you pop it down on your table and then take your block to your stamp, and you'll pick it up on your block like that. Okay, as I said before, the block that comes in, oh, the video looks fine. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Deborah. It must just be the playback on my end, on my video, on my iPad, because I've got that hot spot. The quality actually doesn't look too good. So I'm glad that it looks good your end. Fantastic. So this is the block that comes in the kit, but I'm using my usual blocks that I use. All right. So one thing is, it's always a good idea to clean your photopolymer stamps before you use them, just to remove any film that might be on them from manufacturing. I'm going to use my Stampin' Chamois, but if you don't have a Stampin' Chamois, which we do sell these through Stampin' Up as well, they are a great cleaning tool. If you don't have one of these, you can use baby wipes, or you can use a damp cloth. Just if you are using a damp cloth, maybe use one that doesn't matter if it gets a bit of ink stain on it. All right, so then we'll just dry that off a little bit. There we go. And we'll bring in our Night of Navy. Remember, you've got your Night of Navy ink spot, but I'm replacing mine with my big Night of Navy ink pad or stamping pad. These stamping pads come in a range of colours. You can find all of the colours in our annual catalogue, or you can find them online in my online store. So if you're a little bit unsure about what the stamp is going to look like or feel like to stamp, just stamp it onto some scrap paper first. And then we're going to stamp it onto our tag. Now, which way do we want our tag? Our tag is going that way. So with the angled end facing the left. And then we're just going to stamp this sentiment in the middle there. It's a bit challenging without lights overhead to see. Oh, there we go. I didn't do too bad a job. Good, good, good. All right, I'll give my little stamp now a clean on my chamois again. You can also use Oh, I was going to say, I think I did mention baby wipes you can use to clean your stamps, but if you are using baby wipes, it's good to use baby wipes that are good quality ones that don't leave a lot of residue, like a lot of little bits. What do you call it? Oh my God, like lint. You don't want any lint left behind on your stamps, because then when you go to ink them up, the lint will get onto your ink pads. And sometimes it can affect how your stamped image comes out as well. If there's lint on your stamps, you want your stamps to be nice and clean. All right, so now we're going to take the little snowflakes and we're going to put them onto our block. Now these ones are quite stretchy too, so if you want them to stay in their natural form as they're meant to be, again, pop them down on your paper and then take your block to your stamps and pick it up that way. All right, now we'll pop our little sentiment label over to the side and we'll give that a chance to dry. We're going to bring in our card base now, and we're going to stamp some of these beautiful snowflakes in the sky. And you can, oh, I didn't give this one a clean, did I? That's right, I said to clean all the stamps before you use them. So we'll just give that a little clean on our chamois. Dry it off on our paper. There we go. All right, so now let's have a look and see how these are going to stamp. Oh, I got a little bit of excess ink there because I pushed too hard on my ink pad. So let me just clean that off. Don't want to get that on my, don't want to get that excess ink on my card. I don't want to muck it up. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. So just tap, tap, tap lightly on your ink pad, and then you're just going to stamp these little snow flurries here and there on your card. Now you can stamp them as close as you want together, or you can space them out, stamp some sort of going off the card as well. You can twist your stamp in different directions so that they look like it's not too sort of uniform in design, and they look like they are flurrying down. There we go. Great. So there we go. Now we've got our little snowflakes stamped in the background. Can you see those there? Aren't they cute? All fluttering down. All right, we'll give this one a clean too. So that is all our stamping done. So wasn't that easy? Nice and easy. Okay, let's see. Are we still live? Yes, my phone is saying that we are still live. So that is good. I'm just not seeing anything coming up on my iPad. So I apologize if you're making comments. I just can't see them at the minute. Oh, and now the sun wants to come out. Crazy weather. Crazy, crazy weather. All right, so let's go back to our instruction sheet now. So we've stamped our background. We've already stamped our tags, so we're a little bit of a step ahead. We're going to come to this part now, and we're going to put our dimensionals onto the backs of our little characters here that are going to be popped up onto our card there. And I'm just trying to see without my glasses on. Oh, I was going to go back to page 1 where it showed me all of the, here we go. All right, so saying we needed dimensionals and glue dots. I was just having a look to see where they use dimensionals and where they use glue dots. Oh, okay, so they've used glue dots to put the twine on the back of the, nope, not that one, wrong card, this one. They've used glue dots for, which one? Trying to see whether, I haven't got my glasses on. Wait, let me put my glass, and there's no light. Oh, let me try this. That looks like dimensionals, and they all look like dimensionals. So I'm not sure which one they've used the glue dots for, because everything to me looks like it should be on glue dots. I mean on dimensionals. Okay, well, I'm going to pop everything up on dimensionals because just having a look to see. Yeah, everything looks like it's up on dimensionals to me. Okay, I don't know what they use the glue dots for then on this one, but that's okay. We can put everything up on dimensionals because we love dimensionals. Well, I do anyway. All right, here we go. So we've got all of our little mini dimensionals that came in our kit. Should move that over that side. So you can just pop these out. They're little hexagons, and you can just pop them out and pop them down onto the back of your little pieces there. And it kind of shows you where you can put them on the diagram. I'm just going to add a couple of extra ones because I like all of my pieces to be very well supported so that they don't sag at all. So I'm going to put 3 across here. I'm actually also going to use, I'm going to bring in my take your pick tool. I like to pick up my dimensionals with those because that for me is a lot easier. I'm going to pop one there up on, well, they're saying to pop one up there on the head, but it seems a little bit, oops, a little bit big. So I might just snip one of these in half. There we go. Now I've got 2 half pieces. The other one I'll just put back on the sheet here because I'll use that for something else or another part of him. Ah, now it's stuck to me. Hang on. I'll just stick it on the other finger for the moment. So I'll pop this one down here on the head there. There we go. This one, perhaps this extra little sticky one, because we don't want to waste any of them. I might pop this one down here just to give a little bit of extra support to the body. All right, so we've got all of the dimensionals on that one. And now we'll put some on this other little one here. So we'll put, oh, this one, the backing's come off, so it's sticky on both sides at the moment. Put one there. And one up here, and this one's got a little bit of a larger head, so I can get one in there. All right, so we've got all of the dimensionals on the backs of all of our little scene characters there. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to remove the backing paper. Oh, my iPad's come back up again. Yay! Okay, now I can see comments. Oh, Judy popped in. She said, have to watch the replay. Got lots of stuff to do today. No worries. All good, Judy. All right, so now we can remove the backings from the dimensionals. Now you can just pull them off with your fingers. Sorry, I'm probably working in the shadows now. You can just pull them back off with your fingers like that. It's interesting. The storm is passing, but our lights haven't come back on. We're still in a blackout here. Very strange. Funny old weather. We had a power surge the other day and nothing else came of that. It was just a bizarre power surge. Well, it was 2 actually, very close together. And now today we've got a blackout. So I don't know what's going on lately. It's crazy. All right, so now we've got all of those backings removed. So let's shimmy this across, bring our card back in, and we'll make our little scene now. So I'm going to pop the little single elf down first. So there's our little card, and we'll pop our little elf down here. Yeah, about there, I think. There we go. And then our big elf with the sled full of presents is going to go here, like so. There we go. Isn't that cute? So cute. I love that scene. Isn't that gorgeous? Now we need to do our tag. So in your tag, there's a little hole there. We just need to punch out that extra little piece of cardstock that's in that hole. And then we're going to thread the thread through. So it's up to you which way you do your thread. I'll just do it like they have it in the picture. See if I can tie that. It's a very short piece of thread. Okay, so we'll tie that. Has anybody else got a blackout where they are, or is it just us? It's probably just our area. So bizarre, because we didn't even hardly get any rain. There was just a lot of thunder, and it went really dark for a few moments, and now it's kind of a little bit, it's brightening up. It's really weird. But no rain. Oh, was there rain? There might have been a little bit of rain. Not much though. So weird. Crazy times we are living in, everyone, isn't it, hey? Aren't we lucky we can still craft? And I'll tell you what, if I had, oh, that is not tying well for me. If I had to, I would put my candles on and I would craft by candlelight. I've done that before. It's not easy, but it's doable. Only that's a little bit difficult to organize during a live. I'm having a real lot of trouble trying to tie this twine. Okay, let me do it this way. I'll see if it's long enough to do it this way. Pop it through, double it over, pop it through. Oh, there we go. Double it over, pop it through the hole, and then can just have a little tails on it like that, rather than being a closed loop. There we go, that works too. Awesome. Deborah said she had thunder and rain, but she still has power. Oh, how romantic. Yes. Romantic crafting by candlelight. Oh, love it. All right, so we're going to pop a couple of dimensionals onto the back of our tag. There we go. All right, we'll remove those backings again. And then our little tag is going to go up here. Now, they've got it with the twine around the tops of the presents, but because I've tied my twine a little bit different, mine won't go around the present, but that's okay because I like having that loose anyway. So that's all good. All right, now we need to add our bling. So we have got the snowflakes to add. These ones, these little blue shiny ones. Okay, these are actually iridescent. They've got different colors in them. You won't be able to probably see that because I've got no light to shine it on to show you, but they're kind of iridescent blue, which is really nice. Now, where do we pop those? Let's have a look. They've put them around this side, around the tag, but pretty much you can put them wherever you want to on there. But yeah, so you can see I've just followed the steps. So we did step 1. I actually did step 1 and step 3 at the same time because I did all the stamping at the same time. I just find that's easier to do. Then we added our little pieces there, and now we're finishing off with our embellishment. But so I've kind of gone this way instead of going this way, but all good. Alrighty, so how many of these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Okay, good. So then we can just pop these down anywhere we like. Again, you can just pick these up with your fingers. I like to use my Take Your Pick tool. It just is easier for me. Oops, there we go. One down there, and we'll put 2 over the other side. Let's put 1 up here, and our last little one, let's put that down here somewhere. Oh, over here. There we go. Done. So there is our first card completed. Isn't that cute? And you saw how easy that was to put together. Like nothing difficult about that at all, except tying the twine. That was the most difficult. If you have enough twine, you could make that just a little bit longer and tie that with a loop. But yeah, you don't want to use too much of the twine though, because it's all measured out so that you'll have enough for all of your projects. So isn't that adorable? So super cute. So let's quickly make the other one. I know it's I usually try and finish by 12, but these are such cute projects and they're only quick. So let's just quickly make the other one. we'll go a little bit longer today. And if you need to go, that's okay. You can always come back and watch the replay later. I won't be offended. But I just wanted to show you both of the projects. All right, so here's our other little one. So let's go to the next sheet of our instructions. So we'll flip that over. We'll do our all our stamping again. So this time we've got some stars in the background on the card base, and we're using the Season's Greeting sentiment. So let's do all of that. So we'll get out our sentiment. We'll move all of these pieces to the side. Do our sentiment first. I always like to do my sentiment first. I'll put the snowflakes back in the packet. I'll put them back in here so that we have them all together and we know where they are and we don't lose them. And my sentiment. All right, which one were we using? Season's Greetings. Season's Greetings. Okay, so I'll pop that down again onto my grid paper. And then I'm going to pick that up with my block. There we go. Give that a little clean before we use it. Squeaky, squeaky. On my Simply Chamois. Stamp it off to dry it. And we're just going to stamp our sentiment in the center here of our oval label. I'm loving these labels. They're so pretty with that gold foiling on them. Okay, so we just want to tap, tap, tap. Now, if you are using the ink spot, because you'll notice that the ink spot is quite small and the stamp is a bit bigger than the ink spot. So you'll notice that with my ink pad, I'm using a large ink pad and I'm taking my stamp to my ink pad and tapping it that way. But if you are using the ink spot, the easiest way is once you take that lid off, turn the ink spot over and go tap, tap, tap on the top of your stamp like that. Okay, so you've got the stamp surface up and you're just going to go tap, tap, tap. And that's the easiest way to do it with an ink spot because they're a bit smaller. All right, so now we're just going to stamp our Season's Greetings in the center of our label. There we go. Beautiful. What a lovely sentiment. Love the font in that too. It's gorgeous. All right, we'll give this a little clean. We'll swap that stamp over. Now, if your stamp is a little bit damp from cleaning it, what I usually do is I just sit it on the outside of my stamp case just to give it time to air dry before I put it into the plastic, just so that that avoids it going moldy or anything yucky like that. All right, so we're going to get out our stars, our big star stamp, put that down on our paper, pick that up with our block. There we go. Give it a little clean on our chamois. All right, so let's pop our label over to the side. We'll give that ink a chance to dry. And we're going to stamp some stars this time in the background. Now you can go from reference here to have a look how they've stamped them, but pretty much they've just stamped them in that blue area around the back, around the tree. So that's what we will do. Again, this is a larger stamp than what your ink spot is. So take your ink spot to your stamp, tap, 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 tap. Okay. I'm going to use my large ink pad though. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap on there. I'm going to do some over this side. Down the near the tree there, and then come around here. I love this stamp. This is gorgeous. There we go. So look at all those beautiful stars in the background there. Can you see those? Bit hard without the lights. We are still in a blackout. Still no lights, still no power. All right, so I'll give this stamp a clean. It's always a good idea to clean your stamp straight away to avoid too much staining or excess staining on your stamp your stamps. Now you'll notice with the photopolymer stamps, and again, I'm not sure how you'll see this because of me having no light at the moment with the blackout, but you'll notice that your stamps will change color a little bit. They'll become a little bit pinky. That is just because of the pigment in the ink, but it doesn't affect how your stamp works. Your stamp will still work perfectly fine. It just stains the photopolymer a little bit, even after cleaning. Okay, but so long as you've removed all the excess ink with a cleaning cloth or with your chamois or with some baby wipes, then you'll know that you're good to go. And the best way to test that is after you've given it a clean, just stamp it onto some scrap paper and make sure you're not getting any ink coming off that. Okay, but yeah, don't worry too much about the staining. It won't affect your stamp. All right, so I'll just close my ink pad now so I don't stick my hand in that. There we go. Okay, let's go back to our instructions. What is the next step? Okay, so we need to give our little person a gold star on the top there. So she's holding a gold star to put on the top of our tree, our little elf. All right, let's do that. So we'll move our card to the side. Here's our little elf on her ladder with her little star. Actually, you know what? I'll turn my grid paper over so we've got a clean. We probably don't even need the grid paper now we've finished stamping. There we go. So we've got this sheet of gold stars. So we're going to take one of those gold stars. So we'll just take that out and we're going to pop that down onto the image of the star that she is holding. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to hold that just to make that a bit easier for myself and line that star up. So now our little elf is holding a shiny star rather than just a printed star. It's now a shiny star, which is really cute. Okay, so then we're going to put our dimensionals onto the back of her. So here's our Stampin' Dimensionals, or our mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So we'll put one there, one there, there. It's great that on the images in the brochure that comes with this kit, it shows you exactly where to put your dimensionals as well. So if you're unsure, you'll be able to see where to put them. There, and one in here and one down here. There we go. All right, so I've got all my dimensionals there, and this is what I mean in the image here. You'll see how it's got the little hexagon shapes there on the back of the image. It's showing you exactly where to put all of those dimensionals, which is awesome. Makes it super easy if you're unsure. Okay, so we can remove all of those backings. I'll just use my fingernails for that. Okay, that's the top ones. And now let's move that over that way. I've got extra shadows today without having the light. It's interesting, I've never done a Facebook Live in a blackout before. So it's a little bit challenging without the light, but it's doable. It's all good. All right, so now we're going to pop the ladder down here. So she's reaching over to, make sure the top of your ladder is sort of straightish. She's reaching over towards the tree to put that star on. Okay, so we go about there. There we go. Okay, see? So she's reaching over towards the tree. Beautiful. All right, now next we have to do the twine on the back of our label. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our label over. We're going to use some of these little glue dots. Now these little glue dots, as I said at the beginning, they've got a protective paper on this side because they are double-sided adhesive. So they've got double paper protecting this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of those off the backing sheet. So now it's sticking to my fingernail. I'm going to pop the one up here and we'll take another one off. Oops, oh, that one didn't come off. Did it come off? Oh yes, it did come off. and one down here. So I'm putting them diagonally opposite each other. And then if you remove the backing, so now I've taken off that little paper off the back there. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I think we're getting a delivery. My husband is dealing with that, which is good. It's handy having him work from home too. All right, so we've got our adhesive on there now, and now we're going to create a bit of a loop with our twine to go behind there. So if we start from there, and we're sticking that to the adhesive. So we're just making like a little bit of a loop-de-loop, and we want that twine to sit out from the tag. Then we can cross that over and loop that back around. Oop, it doesn't want to loop that way. There we go. And adhere that tail back to that glue dot. There we go. If you find that one glue dot is not big enough, you can always add an extra one as well, which I'm just trying to see if I can get all of that twine to attach to one glue dot so that I'm only using one. Actually, I've got that loop a little bit too big. I'll just make that loop a little bit smaller so that we can have we have a little tail sticking out the other end. Whoop. There we go, like that. Okay, so we've got that looped around like that. Now, if you're concerned about your twine staying in place, you can always add an extra little glue dot. So let's add, I might just add an extra one up here because I'm not convinced that that tail is going to stay put. So I'm going to add an extra one there for that to stick to. There we go. And what about down here? Down here is okay. It was just up there. There we go. So when you flip that over, it looks like that. So it looks like you've got a little bow behind your sentiment. Isn't that cute? All right. So now we're going to add some dimensionals to that, to the back of that one. So we'll add our dimensionals at the opposite diagonal, like that. Okay. So now we've got our dimensionals like that. We'll remove the backing of the dimensionals and we can pop our tag down. Now our tag is going to go over the tree, so about there, because we still want to be able to see that beautiful gold bling. There we go, just like that. So isn't that cute with the little gold twine coming out from the edges there? Then we need to add our beautiful little blue iridescent stars. And I've actually got an extra blue one stuck on the back, so I might use that one. I've got a bonus one in my kit. So lucky me, getting a little bonus one. If I can pick that up with its little backing, there we go. So then we're going to add 5 of these iridescent, oh, the backing actually didn't stick behind the star. Ah, hang on, let me fix that. There we go. So then we're going to add 5 little stars. So you can add them wherever you like in your background. 2, 3, 4, whoops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, because I got a bonus one. I was lucky. Let's pop this one. Let's see, where do we want to pop this one? We can just pop it anywhere really. It doesn't really matter where. Let's pop it down there. There we go. So that is our second little project. Isn't that cute? So there they both are. There we go. So they are the 2 projects from the Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. As I said to you, you get enough to make 8 projects, so you get 4 of each, plus you've got the beautiful envelopes for them to go with. Well, let's put the envelopes that way. Got those gorgeous envelopes. There we go. And yeah, for just $33. So if you love that, then be sure to jump over to my online store via my blog at mandyspapercraftcreations.blogspot.com, and remember to use my host code as well so that I can send you a thank you gift. All right, so let me flip the camera back up to say goodbye to you face to face. I always like to do that in person, so just bear with me and I'll flip the camera. Don't need to flip the lighting this time because I have no lighting. The lights still haven't come back on yet from the blackout. All right, so let's just flip that up. I'll just readjust my stand. There we go. Okay. So you can see, probably tell the difference in the lighting in here. I'm now in the shadows on this side, and this side you can see the sun coming in from the window. So, oh, very interesting. Well, it's a new experience for me to film in a blackout, but we did it. We finished and we got our 2 projects completed. Oh, look, you can see the stars twinkling. Can you see the stars on this one twinkling? And let's see, can we see, and you can see the snowflakes twinkling on this one. How cool are they? So I hope you enjoyed watching me put together those 2 projects. They are super, super cute. And if you don't already have this card kit, then look out for it. It's called Christmas Whimsy. Whimsical Christmas. Hang on, now I've got to double check. Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. $33 here in Australia, and you get to make 8 cards, and everything you need is in that. And remember, I said to you as well that even once you've finished all of the projects and used up all of those consumable products, you've still got your block, you'll have your ink spot, and you'll have your stamp set, which I haven't put all my stamps back on there, but you'll have all of those to keep for other projects as well that you can put together. So I hope you really enjoyed that. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Deborah says very cute cards. They are adorable, aren't they, Deborah? Yeah, very cute. My iPad has completely frozen, so I can't see any comments there, but I can see them coming up on my phone. But thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking with me throughout the blackout, and I apologize for the lack in quality of filming today. The blackout has caused issues with the lighting. I don't have a backup generator, so maybe I need to invest in one. It's very rare that we get blackouts. So anyway, have a great weekend. We're coming up to the weekend. Now remember that Saturday is World Card Making Day. So I've got an event at 10 a.m. You can see that. Sorry for the noise. It's the delivery truck, I think. I've got an event coming up at 10 a.m. on Saturday to celebrate World Card Making Day. Check it out in my events section here on my business page, and I would love to have you come along and join us. It's a free event. We're just going to be crafting and creating our own projects via Zoom. It'll be a lot of fun, so come along and join us. I look forward to seeing you. If you're not able to come, I hope that you will be able to get some card making done at some stage on Saturday for World Card Making Day, which will be really fantastic. But have a great weekend, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Happy crafting. Bye.